For many of us, Bali is seen as simply a holiday destination or an exotic experience. In the news, it's often sensationalized into shocking headlines.
A high-level terror alert in Bali.
Arrested in Bali.
Drugs in Bali. Tourists heading to Bali.
But all of this can be far removed from reality. Join me in this brief insight into a side of Bali not often seen by tourists, as we take a look into the everyday run-ins of Bali Life Foundation and of course C3 the Bukit. Before C3 the Bukit even launched, our church has had a close relationship through Beyond with Bali Life Foundation. We start our journey on the streets of Bali, where Riska and her team are helping out begging children and mothers every week.
So these kids we were walking past on this beach
front.
front.
around Kuta.
It's a very popular Kuta strip right here, and we're just seeing these kids on the street giving out the wristbands. And
because
this is,
they're looking for a place where is much tourists, and then they can sell their
these are the classic kids that you see every time that we go on holiday from Australia, and you'll see Australians come home from Bali and they'll have the little bracelets around their ankles and stuff, or they'll buy someone one. But this is the reality of where those bracelets come from, is that these are kids actually begging, trying to support their families with their mums on the street. And so that's a pretty different reality sometimes than what we expect. And so right now, what are we trying to do?
So we give them activities for them because they're not going to school. So most of people and then tourists, Indonesian people, just seeing them by like always begging on the street, and then
so they just see them as like just little annoyances, like they just ignore them. Turn a blind eye to it.
So we do this like make them feel more
special and recognized. That's awesome. That's amazing, and that's significant for a child to feel loved and to feel accepted. So these kids that we've been talking with tonight and kind of getting an idea of what they do, and we've been helping, giving them food. What happens with these kids from here?
Every Monday, every time we come, we ask them, do you want to going to school? And then if they said yes, we try to say that we from Bali Life Foundation will help them. And then give them help for school, get school, into school, and then, but not all say yes because they have to get permission from their family in village. So and
it's a bit of a process sometimes. But eventually, if they say yes, that all goes to plan. What happens from there?
They're going to our center.
Awesome. So that's the Bali Life Street Kids Center.
Bali Life Street Center. So most of the kids in Bali Life Street Center are from here.
Here we are. We're about 40 minutes from C3 the Bukit. We're in Denpasar, in the heart of Bali, the capital of Bali, and we're at the Bali Life Street Kids Center and Women's Workshops. And so we're just going to head in right now and check it out.
So this is our class. For the small class, we have small class.
Okay.
And then
as in the younger kids?
the younger kids.
Okay,
And then this is our big class that I handled by. We teach all the kids, the big class. So, and then this is our office also. And then the women's project is this way.
So right now we're here in the Women's Workshop out the back of the Bali Life Street Kids Center. This is Nettie, and Nettie looks after the Women's Workshop and coordinates all the crafts and activities and helps the women get involved with the Women's Center. And so can you tell us a little bit about what happens here and where these women have come from? And
Okay, thank you. I'm Nettie. I'm coordinator in one workshop. Here we organize your mom to make it the craft. Yeah, we give money to the salary every week, every Friday.
And so these women, before they come here,
Yeah.
are they on the street? Are
Yeah,
they
on the street.
not living good lives? So can you explain a little bit about what their lives are like?
Yeah, any mom begging in the street,
Yeah.
and the other mom not good the economy, nothing the working.
No money,
yeah,
not
no money,
working.
no money working in home,
Yeah.
and we bring mom here and give the education to make like craft and give the working. We have necklace here. This is the key ring. We embroider Bali, and any Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit.
Yeah, this is the Holy Spirit. Yang lain, aduh. Banyak taruh banyak. Jangan yang lain. Aduh, ibu ini. This is Ibu Komang Indah. She's working here 2 years in women workshop.
So what do you love about coming here to the Women's Centre?
Dengan saya bekerja di sini, saya bisa bercanda bergurau bersama ibu-ibu di sini, sama anak-anak di sini. Jadi tidak stres gitu mikirin kerjaan di rumah gitu. Hanya dengan di rumah saya di sini dengan ya menghibur dah.
We're here with Peter Pantatan. Where are we, Pete?
We are in Children's Home of Bali Life Foundation. This is our center of everything.
Wow. Well, let's have a look around, right?
Let's have a look around. So this is our lobby basically, and then we have a dining area over here where the kids have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and group study and everything else. You know, as you can see some of the kids here just doing their things. You can have a look over here is all of our list of the kids. We have the music practice happen here pretty much every once or twice a week. So we've got guitars, bass, drums, keyboard. Now this room is actually our library. We've got about 500 or 600 book of collection, English and Indonesian. So this is all of the bedrooms. So downstairs is for the boys, upstairs is for the kids.
This is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually, because I've never been here, I've never really been able to fully picture what it looks like, but you hear so much about Bali life through church and you see pictures, but actually being here and seeing like how nice this building is and how nice all the facilities are is like, it's really cool.
So yeah, so we've got, as I said, the boys are downstairs, the girls are upstairs. Now we have 40, our maximum capacity is 64 children. So this is some of the bedroom of the kids. So this is the boys' room. So,
nice.
So every
this is the neatest boys' room I've seen in my life.
We've got Fraser face in a boys' room. That's pretty weird, yeah. So this is our backyard. Many of our kids actually just ruin the backyard now, which as you can see. So
no, this looks great.
42 kids making it looks bad, but we're hoping that the rainy season will bring the grass back.
Yeah. No, this looks fantastic.
The kids usually just climb up to the tree, and then like they get the monkey bars over there, the swing and everything else. So I'll show you the girls area, which is a little bit more tidy than the boys area. Yeah, there's Mother Teresa. So basically this area is all of the girls. Everything is 4x4. So the bookshelf, also additional bookshelf, and then the drawer. As you can see also all of the artwork of the kids actually here.
Wow.
And you also can see this. This is Kids Life to the full, live it, share it.
Amazing.
Sit with the Bukit.
So how do these kids get involved with Bali life?
So many of the kids have a rough background. Yes, some of them are orphans, some of them only have mom, and some of them only have dad also. And some of them coming from abusive background, and some of them abandoned. Most of them are abandoned anyway, and then some of them coming from poverty background. But what we're trying to do here in our children's home and any of other centers is we would love to be able to give hope, dignity, and purpose for all of the children, for all of the underprivileged children in Bali and beyond. And also, just to introduce to them love of God, like that Jesus is love. Jesus loved them. The Father up there is always there for them. So that's very, very important. And then also to build their character, you know, not just educate or not just to give education to them, give knowledge, but also that character needs to be shaped and formed here in our children's home.
That's so good.
Yeah,
that's so good. So you're not just raising kids and teaching kids, but you're actually growing kids into people
Exactly,
who are going to contribute back to society.
I can say we are very blessed to be partnering with C3 Hepburn Heights
Yeah.
in a whole, you know, to be able to be in a coverage of a church where the congregation can pray for us, you know. We are very blessed, yeah, we are blessed to be a blessing for others, you know.
Yeah.
This is one of their houses here.
Yeah, the house here.
So I can see a mattress inside
Yeah.
there and some stuff. So this is pretty different to what you see in Kuta.
Yeah.
And you know, like the normal kind of Australian
Yes.
tourist locations like
Yeah.
Seminyak and stuff. This is a very different side of Bali to see.
Yeah.
So what's all this I see up here as well?
So that's a dam.
That's the dump?
Yeah.
That's all rubbish?
Yes, all the rubbish.
Wow.
And then
That's massive.
everyone going there to bring the plastic bottle. They take off the plastic and they can sell.
And they sell it. So is that how people make a living out in the Suwon area every day?
Every day they start from 6 a.m.
Yeah.
and the 5 p.m.
Until 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Out in the dump picking
Yeah.
rubbish
Yes.
to make a living.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
So-
hard work.
So they can sell for 1 kilo 600 cents. 600 rupiah, 6 cents.
600 rupiah
Yes.
for a whole
For
day's
1
work.
kilo.
1 kilo?
1 kilo.
Is that like a whole day's work or?
So
probably
whole
gonna-
days they get 20 kilo.
On a long day they get 20
Yeah,
kilos.
20 kilo.
Wow, my goodness.
So in here live 40 family.
40 families?
40 family.
As in 40 families?
40 family. So it's 20 family stay up there.
20 up top
Yeah, and 20 down.
and 20 down below.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So for them, 40 family, we build 4 toilet for them.
4 toilets. Wow, that's amazing. Because 40 families, you're gonna need at least 4 toilets.
So before, they just get shower here. Before.
Showered in here.
Shower in here.
Just open.
Yeah. And washing plate, washing clothes.
Okay. And toilet?
No toilet.
As in where would they go to the toilet?
Mountain.
So what if you're busting to go? You have to climb a mountain. Oh my goodness. Does it get hot in here?
Yeah.
It's tin, yeah?
Yeah. So this is better from before.
Better than before.
Better than before.
Okay.
Before all the rubbish here.
Yeah.
Many flies.
Mm.
So when you come here, but now it's better.
Now it's better because of proper sanitation and
Yeah.
you do medical checkups?
Yeah. 2 times a year.
Twice a year?
Yeah, twice
Every
a year.
woman and child that goes to
Yeah.
the Suwon Community Centre gets
Yeah.
a free medical checkup.
Medical check-up, and for the children, dentist, they have dentist. So when we do medical check-up, like 300 families come.
Wait, so when you bring a doctor in
Yeah,
and then people hear about it,
yeah,
300 families come
Yeah.
to see that doctor in
Yeah.
one day?
yeah, one day.
Wow. So there's a massive need
Yeah.
that you guys are providing
Yeah.
in getting a doctor. That's all through Bali Life?
Yes.
Wow.
So now you in Sung Community Center,
Okay.
Bali Life Sung Community Center. So we here are helping children, women, and also community. So in here we give education to the children.
Education?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like mathematics, English, computer,
Oh, awesome.
craft, and also for the women,
Yeah.
we give skill to them.
Yeah.
Sewing class, English class,
Sewing in English.
making soap,
Yeah? Making. Yep.
making soap, and also exercise class.
Ah, cool. That's really cool. So that's for people in this area in Suwon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
Nice.
so special for the people in this area.
Yeah.
And all of them like walk at the dam.
Yeah, wow.
Sometimes they come and they just get the book Bible story and they ask to teacher, can you tell us about this story?
Wow.
And then we just tell them.
Wow.
Because they want to know.
So you've got families and kids from this area who would know nothing about Jesus.
Yes.
They don't have any understanding of the Bible,
Yeah.
about what it is to be a Christian.
Yes.
And they come here to learn, but they
Yes.
also are asking questions about God.
Yes.
They're asking you about who Jesus is
Yes.
and about these Bible stories and how is that impacting people.
Yes. So that's like for family also. They asking us to pray for them when they get sick.
Wow.
And then some of them like get
Miracles.
miracles. So before
Here in Suwon Community Center,
in Suwon Community Center,
miracles.
miracles. So they like before walking like difficult,
Yeah.
but they can walk when we start to pray for them.
Wow.
So when the children get sick, they just come and tell us, "Can you pray for our kids?"
So these people aren't Christian.
Aren't Christian.
And they're coming here and
Yes.
saying, we need you to pray for our sick kids.
Yes.
And then people are walking away healed and full of life and full
Yes.
of hope.
Yes. And
Wow.
then we pray for them and we tell them Jesus like give you healing. So you thank for Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for showing us
Yeah.
around Suwon. It's been an incredibly eye-opening experience. Like I actually didn't expect to see some of the things that I saw today.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for giving us the privilege to go into people's homes and to see where they live. And it's amazing to see what Bali Life is doing to impact people's homes. The toilets that they've set up, the community centre is a massive blessing to this community. And so,
Yeah.
and everything that you do in this community centre to make this happen, you are an incredible blessing on this community. And so, thank you so much.
Thank
Randy.
you so much.
You're
Too.
amazing.
Thank you.
It's Tuesday morning, it's 8:30 a.m. We're here at C3, the Bukit, on the church ground, and we're here for team prayer. And so every Tuesday morning for about an hour, anyone who wants to come from C3, the Bukit, we come and pray, we stand and believe in faith for what we want to see for the church and for the people of this area and of Bali. And this Sunday especially, we're praying and believing for the Beyond launch starting this Sunday. And so we're standing in faith and believing for what we want to see. And so we're going to go pray now because we start in like 1 minute. And then after that, we're going to be heading back to Rachel's house for staff meetings and see where all the magic happens behind the organisation of C3 the Bukit.
Hello, my name is Fran. This is a pastorate house. This is a kitchen for our house.
Okay, kitchen through here.
We have like storeroom for food and drink for English class also.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for English class and usually for church also. We have like lunch in here for the team.
Main living area.
Mainly,
living
yeah.
area.
And then usually on Friday we put the table, one in this here, and that one for English class.
Christine here is an amazing teacher who helps to run some of those classes and teach these kids English. And so, Christine, how many kids usually come each week for those English classes?
It's usually around 30 until 50 kids will come to our English class. The age of the kids is 6 until 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you can have anywhere between 30 and 50 kids
Correct.
doing all those different activities and
Yeah.
videos and games,
Yeah.
all learning English together here in
Yeah.
Rachel's home.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And so
Yeah.
what's the best thing about these classes?
Actually, what I think is for my side or even for the church, because we are from the Christian church, they can see what we are doing here. What
That's
they
so
learn
good.
here is not just learning about the English class, but it's like there's one kid was asking me, are you Christian? It's just like, which means they see what we are doing, what we give, even our smile to them. They are so happy what we gave them.
So you're saying that like just doing what we do here and what you guys just smiling, people are already asking you if you're a Christian because of the way you're acting.
I was so surprised also. It's not just only one kid, you know, they are like we putting a seed, you know. Then they just see our smile and they said, oh, you're Christian. I mean, it's just only one thing. Then maybe they're gonna ask curiosity. There's a curiosity, you know.
That one little seed could be a big thing that grows roots and actually changes someone's life in 10 years or something, or 20 years.
This is the office for church staff.
Hey.
Yes, we do office for Sunday. and prepare for Sunday, the administration.
So good to have you with us here today, and want to shout out to our Bali crew. Together, raise over $500,000 that we can continue to send and see everything he wants to in the nations. So I want us to dive in, and let's go there in faith, declare our power.
Yes. What is it about the people of Bali that you love, or that has impacted you the most?
Yeah, I think as a general rule, like just the people of Bali and Indonesians are just a really lovely and lovable people. There's something about their heart. They're really kind-hearted, very humble. And so just to spend time with them is easy. They're great people to be around. They love to have fun and enjoy themselves. And so I've laughed more, I think, in this last few years, even in the midst of the harder times, than I probably have in lots of years in Perth. Just because, there's a life, there's a fullness of joy that kind of comes being here. And they enjoy the simple things, which is, really special for us to be able to just enjoy a meal together or going down to the beach. Those types of things really bring a lot of joy.
There's an awesome atmosphere of praise and worship here at C3 the Bukit right now. I love seeing hands raised. Everyone here is singing out with all their heart, loving Jesus. Amazing seeing Indonesian people coming to worship together, lifting their hands to praise our God. It's amazing. It's so good. Hey Ika, great worship leading today. Did a great job. What do you love the most about C3 the Bukit?
So mostly C3 the Bukit is like a good family for me. So every person in C3 the Bukit kind, and they are support each other, pray for each other.
I love the leaders, how they teach me to serve, how they teach me to worship, more praise Jesus.
I love because C3 Bukit is like my family. A good pastor, Pastor Rachel, and then also the service, and then also the big family care each other.
And I love C3 Youth the Bukit. I love C3 Youth the Bukit.
C3 Youth the Bukit.
So in time, we've just finished a night of youth, a Tuesday night of youth. How was it?
It's very good. Yeah, we have 39 kids coming, the total, and then usually it's 30, 32, and today is 39. It's
a big night.
Yeah, and we just start doing a full session. Last week we have a movie, and then this week preaching and the thing, and then the kids 39 is so good.
Yeah, 39, it's a great turnout, and I saw you running a game as well, and people really got into it. I somehow got somewhere towards the finals without speaking any Indonesian. So what's your hope for C3 Youth, for these kids and youth?
I want to see them growing more with God, put God in number one in their life, and then and then see them to grow and then make a light for the community, and then bring their friends to coming to the youth.
That's so good. Said it a few times, but 2.5 years ago there was no C3 the Bukit.
Yeah, that's right.
And so now there is a fully flourishing and thriving church community in that area that's impacting people. And so why is that important for this area and for these people that C3 the Bukit exists?
I think we certainly bring a different style and flavour than is the traditional Indonesian church. C3, I love that at its heart is relationships, and I love that fun is part of that as well. And actually, they work really well because that's the Indonesian heart, particularly the Balinese heart.
Yeah.
The relationships community is very strong here, and also that they love to enjoy life and have fun, but they're still very spiritual people. And so I think C3, the church that we've been able to establish, is one that can kind of see those relationships, those connections, that sense of family really flourish within our church community. And so so it's been a real joy to be able to do church and show them a different way of doing church almost, but one that does actually suit their context and their culture. And so I have great expectations about what God's going to do, and I feel very blessed to be able to be a part of this season. And I love that God's going to use this small church, a bunch of people that probably don't think that highly of themselves, but as we just surrender what we have to God, I can see God really using our church to be influential, not just here in the Bukit, but across Bali and even into the rest of Indonesia. And so, it's exciting when you can combine your heart to want to reach people with God's vision for wanting to reach this nation of Indonesia. And the future ahead is super bright. I know there'll be challenges along the way, but we're willing to step out in obedience, step out in faith, and see God do the impossible.
This week has been completely different to anything that I've experienced in Bali before. It's really opened my eyes to the physical reality of Bali, but also the spiritual reality of Bali and the things that people struggle with and the challenges that come to the Balinese people in this area. And I've made so many meaningful connections here in such a short time that I'll never forget. There is so much hope in what we do here as a church. Not just in the Bukit, but seeing the reality of our giving beyond as a whole church is actually having a massive impact on the people here in Bali. And C3 the Bukit is literally a light on the hill, bringing hope to the hopeless, outreaching to meet physical, spiritual, emotional needs, and breaking into a new sound of freedom in the island of Bali. And let's believe in faith and stand together as a whole church across all our locations, and let's continue to pray and believe as we live beyond.